All right, it's Thursday test prep time. Today, we're going to talk about a skill, a secret weapon, really, that can turn that test day panic into pure confidence. And yeah, it'll get you more points too. Let's dive in.
We've all been there, right? You're staring at a question, you've read it like 3 times, and your brain just decides to peace out. The answer you know you studied for is just gone.
And while your mind is totally blank, the one thing you can hear is that clock on the wall, and it feels like it's getting louder and louder and louder with every second that passes.
Yeah, that feeling? It's called the test day freeze. But what if I told you there was a secret weapon you could use to just melt that freeze and take back control of the situation?
Now, this weapon isn't about cramming more facts into your head. Nope, it's about thinking smarter, not harder. It's a fundamental shift in how you look at a tough question. It's called the process of elimination. And here's where your mindset flips. You stop being a stressed out test taker and you become a detective. Your main mission isn't to find the right answer. It's to find the fakes, the phonies, the wrong answers, and get them out of the way.
Okay, so that all sounds cool in theory, right? But let's actually see this thing in action. Grab your detective hat because we're about to solve a case.
Here we go. The question is, which statement best explains why plants need sunlight? And look at this lineup of suspects we have. A, B, C, and D. One of them is our answer. The rest are just trying to throw us off the scent. First step, find the most obvious fraud. Let's look at option B, to power their tiny smartphones. I mean, I love the idea of a plant scrolling through TikTok, but yeah, that's not happening. So B is out. We can confidently cross that one off the list. See ya. All right, let's keep going. How about C, so they can see the other plants? Last time I checked, plants don't have eyes. This answer is just plain silly. So we can eliminate it. Boom. Another one bites the dust. And just like that, look what you did. You took this intimidating question with 4 different options, and by using what you already know, you've turned it into a simple choice, a 50-50 shot. Now we're talking. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Isn't this just a fancy way of guessing? No way, not even close. This is pure strategy. Think about it. Guessing is like closing your eyes and just hoping for the best. It's totally random. Elimination, that's you actively taking control. You're using your knowledge, even if it's just knowing plants don't have phones, to make a smart, informed move. So let's get this straight. This whole process is based on your own logic and your own knowledge. It puts you in the driver's seat. It's an active decision, not just a passive, hopeful guess. Okay, so this feels powerful, but does it actually help your score? Oh, yeah. Let's look at the actual math and see how this strategy literally turns that, I don't know feeling into cold, hard points. So when you start, you're looking at 4 options. If you just take a wild guess, you've got a 1 in 4 shot, a 25% chance of being right. Honestly, the odds are not in your favor. But watch what happens. The second you get rid of just one answer you know is wrong, bam, your odds just jumped from 25% all the way up to 33%. That's a huge improvement from one simple logical step. And then, when you get it down to just 2 choices, a 50-50 shot. You have literally doubled your original chances of getting it right. You went from a random guess to a coin flip where you are in a position of power. And that's really what this is all about. You're taking that feeling of uncertainty, turning it into a confident action, and that action is what gets you points question by question. All right, let's lock this strategy down. It's your simple 4-step takedown. 1, read the question, like really read it. 2, go on the hunt for the obviously ridiculous answers and get them out of there. 3, narrow it down to your top 2 contenders. And 4, make your final strategic choice with confidence. So I'll leave you with this question. The next time you're in a test and you feel that test day freeze starting to creep in, what's your first move going to be? That's right, you're not looking for the right answer, you're a detective now. You're hunting for the wrong one first.